So Red 1 is a new Christmas action film directed by Jay Kaz, and when Santa Claus, who is portrayed by J.K. Simmons, has been kidnapped, his best bodyguard, portrayed by Dwayne Johnson, must team up with the world's greatest tracker, portrayed by Chris Evans, to not only save Santa Claus, but to also, well, save Christmas. Before I continue on with today's video, I just wanted to say, welcome to my channel, everybody. For those of you who are coming by my channel for the very first time, be sure to hit the subscribe button to them as a future video, it's a future review, a reaction, a top 5, or whatever I have coming your way, and join me on my journey to 10K subscribers and beyond, because believe me when I say this, guys, you are not going to miss the cool stuff I have coming your way. And for those of you who are coming back to my channel, by the way, welcome back, everybody. You have no idea how happy I'm to see your faces once again. And let us start our conversation below. Have you guys seen Red 1? What did you think of it? Did you dislike the film? Did you like the film? Let me know below. Alrighty guys, so let's get into Red 1.
Excellent!
This was a movie that, you know what, I'm just gonna come out front and say this. I didn't really have a lot of expectations for this movie, really at all. This movie looked not only so bad, it looked so generic, it looked so predictable, it looked like it was gonna be every action film with holiday tropes thrown together. It looked like one of those SNL movie trailers. Like, it looked like that. It looked that stupid. I know a lot of you are gonna probably say, Austin, just get on with it. You're gonna say this movie is bad, so just say it's bad. Here's the thing, though. This movie, is it garbage? No, it's not bad. It's not a bad movie. Dwayne Johnson as well, he's being Dwayne Johnson. He's charismatic, he's fun to watch, he has that on-screen energy you come to the movies to go see. I mean, it's The Rock playing a bodyguard for Santa Claus. Chris Evans I also thought was a lot of fun to watch as well, and really, Chris Evans is essentially us watch this movie. There is a sequence in this movie where as soon as it ended, and just how Chris Evans said a line of dialogue is literally what I was thinking. Chris Evans is a great actor, and he has a pretty decent scene in this movie. He really does. The performance that I loved the most was J.K. Simmons as Santa Claus. Oh my god, was he good as Santa Claus. Anytime that J.K. Simmons had screen time, he literally stole every scene in this movie. And not to mention as well, J.K. Simmons has a scene in this movie that was, honest to God, my favorite scene in the entire film, and it brought so much fun. Something else in particular that I gotta talk about that I actually thought was quite cool, that was when Red 1 was exploring the mythology side of things. Not just Santa Claus, but was exploring the things when it comes to Krampus and other mythological creatures like the lore, the world building, all this stuff. The mythological aspects regarding the creatures and every aspect of Christmas mythology, it added for some pretty darn cool stuff. This scene, and you've seen the scene in the trailer, and that is when Krampus comes in. That scene was a lot of fun to watch. And by the way, the guy portraying Krampus I thought was a lot of fun. And speaking of which, guys, something else I gotta talk about. The makeup, the special effects makeup, especially for Krampus. The practical effects makeup looked really awesome. Like, I wish that this movie focused more on this stuff. This movie does certain things, and it teaches certain things that had this movie fleshed out and had it explored those certain things, Red 1 I feel like could have been a really cool Christmas action movie.
Well, that's just fucking great!
But is this movie a good movie? No. Red 1 could have been a really cool family Christmas action film, but as it stands right now, Red 1 is literally as generic as it gets when it comes to Christmas action films. Red 1 is a Christmas action film that takes pretty much every action film made with every Christmas trope or every holiday trope and merges it together in a movie that really has nothing new to offer. This really does tease things, that shows you things of something that could have been really cool, but the execution of those set things not only could have been more generic, but really more predictable. There are so many bits that I can guarantee you guys will call out miles, and I mean minutes from having like the character arc of, let's say for example, Chris Evans' character. You know exactly where this arc is going to go. It's gonna start here, it's gonna go here, and it's gonna end right here. This movie's script just really followed every action film and every holiday feel-good movie script. While Red 1 isn't boring, and I can definitely say the movie is not boring, but at the same time, it was just a bunch of noise that, sure, while that noise was definitely entertaining in spurts, at the same time, the noise was just really, well, noise. Red 1's budget is $250 million. How can a movie of this budget look this cheap and this ugly? $250 million and your movie looks like this? I mean, this movie did not need that kind of budget. Another aspect about this movie that I did not like was the film's look, and that is shocking because here's the thing. Red 1 was shot by cinematographer Dan Mendel. If you guys don't know who Dan Mendel is, this is a DP that has worked with J.J. Abrams. He worked with J.J. on Star Trek, Super 8, Into Darkness, The Force Awakens. All those movies look fantastic. There were so many shots in this movie where the look, it just looked really ugly, and it just blew my mind that a movie shot by Dan Mendel, who has otherwise shot some pretty nice looking films, would look like this.
And here we go.
So overall, is Red 1 terrible? No, it's not terrible, but it isn't good either. Red 1 is And given what Red 1 could have been through the glimpses that I saw of it, this movie is about as generic as it could get when it comes to a Christmas action movie. All in all, I'm gonna give Red 1 a 2 out of 5. Is Red 1 a movie that you have to rush out to go see in the theater? No, I don't think so. This is a movie that you can easily wait to see when it comes on streaming. I hope you enjoyed my review of Red 1. If so, please hit the like button, or if you disliked the review, hit the dislike button. If you guys want to see my previous 2 reviews, please click it right there or right there. And of course, until my next review or video goes live, I will see you all next time.